Okay, I'd like you to turn so you're facing that person. Now, I'd like you to look at this person, and I'm going to ask you to notice something very intriguing about this person, which is that because of another little area in your brain, you could recognize this person pretty much from every one of the 7 billion people on this planet. This person in front of you is utterly unique. And not only that, but there is no one in all of history who looked quite like this person. You could, in fact, your brain is capable of recognizing this person, differentiating them from everyone in all of history. Now, there's no one in all of history either who has had the same experiences as this person and who has the same amount of learnings in each of the areas that they have learnings. There is no one in the world and no one in history who is like this person. This is an extraordinary meeting. You will never meet anyone else who has quite this same combination. And once you have we always know this at the back of our mind, but once you really have a feeling of that, of how extraordinary it is that this person is utterly unique, I'd like you to reach out your right hand, and I'd like you to take hold of their right hand. We call this a handshake, kind of. And just, you don't need to move so much, so you're just noticing this person is unique in all of history. This is an extraordinary, unique opportunity that you meet this one human being. And then let go of that hand. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look at this person again, and I'd like you to notice something else. As you look at this person's face, there are other people in their family who have had a similar looking face, similar looking eyes, similar nose, similar hair. As you look at this person's face, you see something of the family that they came from. Even something of the cultural groups that they've come from. Even the way they stand in front of you now comes out of a certain culture. As you look at this person, you realize you're looking at all of that history of experience that went into creating this person. And they, of course, have connections with all of the millions of other people who have those same ancestors. When you look at this person, almost all of the DNA in their body and their cells is the same as the DNA in yours. When you look at this person, mostly what you're doing is looking into your own eyes. Mostly what you're doing is looking at yourself reflected in them. Because you have the same ancestry. Now as you look at this person as well, you realize that ancestry doesn't just connect them with human beings, it connects them with all of life on this planet. They could not have evolved separate from the other life on this planet. When you look at this person, you look at something that this planet produces, like a plant produces a flower. That this person in front of you here is an expression of the life on this planet. The life on this planet produces this person like a flower, and you see it as you look at them. You see your origin as you look at them. And as you see them breathing, you realize, of course, that when they breathe in the oxygen that the plants outside this room are supplying for them. They co-evolved with them to supply it. As they breathe out, they are breathing out the carbon dioxide that those plants are taking in right now because they co-evolved together. They and those plants outside, they are all one vast life that is on this planet. And when you look into their eyes, you look into the eyes of life. This life that evolved on this planet around the star, you may know that comes from the creation of this galaxy billions of years ago. It doesn't matter if you have another belief about that, you understand it's the same thing. This person came out of this extraordinary creation. And you're looking into the face of creation. And as you look at them and see that, as you realize that looking at them you connect with yourself and with all that is, reach out your left hand and take a hold of their left hand. And realize you're holding your own hand in that way. You're touching creation. All it is looks back at you. And then let go of that hand. And now this next piece, it really doesn't matter too much what you think about. As you know, as an NLP practitioner, this is something that's going to happen at another level. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to reach out your left hand and take a hold of their left hand. Over the top of that, I'd like you to reach out your right hand and take a hold of their right hand. And just allow your body to understand both those learnings at once. Now, this person you're looking at is unique in all of history. There will never be another experience quite like this one. And at the same time, you look into life itself. You look into where you emerge from as well. And as that understanding penetrates you, just gently let go of those hands. Hugging is optional. So now what I'd like you to do, is I'd like you to have a look around you and just find another person, and this time just go over and take hold of their left hand, take a hold of their right hand, and just wait that few moments for that understanding to penetrate your body again. And then go and find another person and do that with at least 9 people. You know, just find someone else, link their left hand and right hand with your left hand and right hand, and just know who you're here with. Now, once you feel that, just find someone else.